Good morning, children. If you take an electron, they are negatively charged and each electron have their own energy. The energy of an electron defines in which orbit it will be in. In this topic, we will learn about the energies of orbitals, factors affecting them and lot more. First, let's see what do you mean by energy of orbitals. The energy which is essential to take an electron present in that orbital to infinity, or the energy that is released when an electron from an infinity is added to that orbital, is referred to as the energy of orbitals. The relative energies of various orbitals can be shown by an arrangement known as energy level diagram. The energy level diagram for a hydrogen atom is shown below. And from that, it is clear that the energies of various orbitals in a hydrogen atom depends only on the value of principal quantum number, that is n, and is independent of the value of azimuthal quantum number, that is L. In other words, we can say all the subshells in a given principal shell, that is S, P, D, and F orbitals, will have same energies. For example, if you consider 2s orbital and 2p orbital, they are found to have the same energy. Similarly, all the orbitals of third shell, that is 3s, 3p and 3d, have same energies, and all the orbitals of the fourth shell, that is 4s, 4p, 4d and 4f, have same energies. The orbitals having the same energy are called degenerate orbitals. The electron in 1s orbital in hydrogen atom corresponds to most stable state and is called ground state. An electron in the 2s, 2p or higher orbital in hydrogen atom is called excited state. Now let's discuss about the energy of orbital in multi-electron atom. In the case of multi-electron atom, the energies of orbitals having the same value of n but different values of L are different. This means that the energy of orbitals depends upon the value of n as well as L. In other words, the different subshells of the same energy shell have different values. For example, 2s and 2p orbitals have different energies. The third subshell having n value equal to 3, that is 3s, 3p and 3d subshells have different energies. Similarly, the subshells for n is equal to 4, that is 4s, 4p, 4d and 4f subshell have different energies. The main reason for having different energies of the subshell is the mutual repulsion among the electrons in a multi-electron atom. Whereas in the case of hydrogen atom, the only interaction present is the attraction between the negatively charged electron and the positively charged nucleus. However, in multi-electron atoms, besides the presence of attraction between the electron and the nucleus, there are repulsion between every electron and other electrons present in the atom. Let's see what is screening effect or shielding effect. In a multi-electron atom, the electrons occupying the inner energy levels tends to reduce the effect of nuclear charge on the electrons present in the outermost energy level. In other words, the electrons in the inner shells screens or shield the electrons from the nucleus. This effect is known as screening or shielding effect. This is different in different types of orbitals. The net positive charge experienced by the electron from the nucleus is called effective nuclear charge. Let us discuss about the factors affecting the energy of orbitals. If you consider the s orbital, it is spherical in shape and it spends more time closer to the nucleus in comparison to p orbitals. And p orbital spends more time near the nucleus in comparison to d orbital. In other words, we can say s orbital will be screened less than a d orbital for a given shell. In other words, effective nuclear charge experienced by the orbital decreases with increase of azimuthal quantum number. This means the s orbitals will be more tightly bound to the nucleus than p orbitals, while p orbitals will be more tightly bound to the nucleus than d orbitals, and so on. Thus, the energy of different orbitals will increase as s, p and d. Thus, if you consider the s orbital electron, it will be more tightly held to the nucleus as compared to the p orbital electron, which is more tightly held in regard to a d orbital electron, which are having the same principal quantum number n. So, as compared to p orbital electrons, s orbital electrons will have more negative or lesser amount of energy. Here the p orbital electrons will have lesser amount of energy than that of d orbital electrons. As the extent of shielding from the nucleus is different for the electrons present in different orbitals, it leads to the splitting of energy levels that have the same principal quantum number. Therefore, orbital energy would depend upon the value of both principal quantum number and azimuthal quantum number. Hence, the lower the value of n plus L for an orbital, the lower will be its energy. With increase in the atomic number, orbital energy decreases in the same subshell. Now let us discuss about important observations derived from the energy level diagrams. If you consider the hydrogen atom, which is the single electron atom, it has only one electron and therefore no shielding effect. As a result, the different orbitals, that is s, p, d and f orbitals of the same energy level will have same energies. However, when you consider the multi-electron atom, for the same value of n, the higher the value of L, higher is its energy. Thus, 2p orbital have more energy than 2s orbital. Similarly, the energy of subshells for n is equal to 3 or in the order of 3s subshell will have lower energy than 3p and 3p will have lower energy than 3d. The difference of energies of s and p orbitals is small for the same value of n, but the difference of p and d orbitals is large and so on. In some cases, the sublevel of higher energy shell falls below the sublevel of a lower energy shell. For example, the energy of 4s orbital is less than that of a 3d orbital. Similarly, 5s orbital is lower in energy than that of 4d orbital.